Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. I got some stuff going on here. I got a coyote over there, and I've got some jaspers over there. I've got a couple of coyotes up there and a renegade, and I've got some other coyotes over here, and a lot of these have to get some sandblasting done to them. And I was going to do that, and then I realized that, oh hey, you know, the screen here was really getting cloudy and stuff like that, so I replaced it. And then I was thinking to myself, okay, well, I think I'm good to go. And then I realized when I did the video talking about the update, the Shop Fox, and how I like it and stuff, after I finished this, I was thinking, oh man, that's right, I gotta do the gloves too, and I gotta change the nozzle. So I thought, well, I already did this. I'm not gonna take it all apart and show you guys what I did, but ultimately you just unscrew these screws. I took the whole thing off and I cleaned it off. I blew it all off with the compressor, and then I Windexed everything, and then I had a little bit of smearing, so I just did some rubbing alcohol, cleaned the screen out, and I put the new plastic on the other side. Kind of a pain in the butt. These things here, they're kind of dirty now, I guess, because the bag doesn't seal, and it's just this, and the bag's not sealed, and probably my fault. I can't remember if it came sealed or not, but it's got dust and dirt, and it just left it here, and so it was hard to clean this plastic and then get it back on there. So I've got like little contaminants and everything, and then it didn't get sealed completely. So that's on me. The other thing was too is part of the video I talked about these nozzles, and this nozzle here, if this camera will focus on it, there you go. This nozzle here actually started out like that. So you can see the difference. That's why I bought more of these. And these are the ceramic ones that I have. Well, I just went and threw on, I just put one of the metal ones on, and it's, let me see, where's the other one at? So, this was the metal one that I had, and again, these are pretty similar to, there's a ceramic and there's the metal one. So, that's what I ended up doing. I put the metal one on. I was going to do ceramics, I got a bunch of them. But I thought maybe this would be a good test, so I put this metal one on, and this one I was going to do, but it's bigger, and I don't want a bigger hole. If probably, there we go. I don't want the bigger hole, so I want a smaller hole. So I'm going to try that. So I put the silver one on, so that's done. But now I have to get the gloves done. And if you guys remember in that video, if you haven't seen it, I had these little tears as I was going through the video. I saw, look at that, there's like cracks right there and little tears. So a while back, actually, when I did the video, I actually ended up going online and sort of hunting around, and my buddy Colin over at Warpaint Customs, who I've mentioned before, he sent those koozies and such. He recommended a company, and I went to that one company, but they actually weren't they were cheap. They were cheaper on Amazon with free Prime than going through that company. And these were the, or actually no, it was cheaper from the other way around. Let me see who this came from. Because I was shopping, okay, so TIP Plus Corporation. So I was going through Amazon, and they were more expensive. Even as Prime, they were more money. So I went to TIP Plus Corporation, and I bought these gloves, and they're sandblasting gloves. And let me see here if I got any information on this. They're called SCAT, S-K-A-T, Scat Blast Sandblast Cabinet Gloves for Scat Blast Sandblasting. They look great. They had 3 or 4 different sizes. Okay, so I'm confused because this is the first time I looked at the invoice. I just saw the gloves. I'll put them to the side because I want to share them with you. But on Amazon, they were, or on one of the website or Amazon, it was more expensive. So I went to the other one. Apparently, I went to Amazon and bought it. And they were delivered by the same company that Colin had recommended, because it says UPS right there, or USPS and Amazon. So I'm confused. So I'll leave a link or something with both websites. You guys figure it out. I'm not going to go through pricing and all that. I already wasted too much time figuring that one out. But the gloves are really nice because they're a heavier duty glove than what comes with the sandblasting cabinet. And they had 3 different sizes, I believe. Let's see here. What did I do? I went with the 23 to 24 inch long. And so, wow. I mean, that's, holy cow, that is thick. I mean, compared to these, wow, that's a lot thicker. All right, that's pretty impressive. Canfield, Ohio, scatblast.com. There you go. So scatblast.com. Come on, focus. There you go. Come on, there you go. See, now I know I got the camera because I can see things. But scatblast.com, there you go. So Ohio, that's always a good sign. But I thought, well, I got the holes. Before I sandblast all these coyotes, I am going to work on this. But I'm going to put my sleeves down because sometimes this the dust, the aluminum oxide dust and everything will float around and get on stuff. I'd rather have it on my sleeves and shed the shirt than have it on my skin and then cross-contaminate doing anything else before I take a shower. So yeah, it's pretty simple. What you got to do, I don't know if I can get you guys in here or not, but there's really just these little clamps right here. There's a clamp right there, and there's another one right there. And you just gotta unscrew those and then put the glove back on. So it's nothing that I think you guys really need a tutorial about. So I'm gonna go swap these out and then we're gonna give it a shot and see exactly how well this works, how they feel. Well, I'm gonna take one glove off and see if I even bought the right size. I measured the inside of the cabinet, and I know by when I put my hand in these gloves, I put my hands in, my hands can touch the back of the cabinet, so that's what led me to believe that this is the length I needed. So I'm gonna swap these out and I'll get right back to you. Make sure you put the right glove on the right side. Just saying. Not that I know or anything. Now take a look at these, guys. I'm going to show you these real quick. This is the original glove that came with the Shop Fox. And hopefully it comes out well. You're going to see this material versus how thick this glove is. I mean, it's I don't know if it's going to come over really, but this thing is probably half the thickness of this. Just the weight and the material. Yeah, really impressive. This glove is much nicer than this glove. And these lasted about 6 months maybe. So about 6 months ago, but really got dried out, and I think the aluminum oxide does that. Plus as it spins around in the cabinet, it doesn't probably do good with these, but yeah, this is so much nicer. Even the hand is so much nicer than the I mean, there's not as much of a thickness difference. This is still a little thinner than this one, but it's the sleeve. Wow, that sleeve is just amazing. This is cool. Okay, I think I got it. Now, yeah, the gloves are so thick, and you have to open the ring up a lot more to be able to get them around. There's that little sleeve that's in here. There's like a sleeve that this attaches to, and you have to make sure that it's this ring. It's a hose ring here. This hose compression. I forgot the hose compression ring, whatever they call it. You got to make sure it's open wider, and then you got to roll the glove over slightly so it sticks out like this. You can see it just. You can see right here. It's a perfect example. Is again, you need enough fabric to get underneath here, and you can see this is where that part is that it attaches to. I forgot the name of it. I'm not going to stick my camera inside this and try to do any fancy setups like that, guys, because honestly, it's my new camera. I am not sticking it in a sandblasting cabinet and propping it up someplace. It's not going to happen, nor am I going to do that with that Nikon one, because I've used that camera for the last 3 years, 4 years, and it was my wife's, so I'm definitely not sticking it in the cabinet. So just gonna have to wing it, but yeah, you gotta roll the back of the glove, roll it over and put the ring in there, and then you can, the hose clamp, and then you can slide it over that little metal partition here from the cabinet that the hose clamps to. But yeah, so cool. I'm really excited about this. Just wanted to share that with you. I guess only time will tell how well these gloves hold out. Now we know that the Shop Fox gloves, we'd have to time date, you know, whenever this video releases, if I could try to figure that out somehow. But go back, you'll see when I got the Shop Fox, when I started using it, and then to now. Figure out May, June, whenever this is coming out, something like that. But yeah, this is the end of May. So May of 2019. So if I got that sometime around September, October, I think, maybe August, gives you an idea how long the gloves lasted. I've been through 3 or 4 of those, 3 of those hose ends, the sandblasting tips. I've been through 3 ceramic ones now, so that's the metal one, so we'll see how long that lasts. And I've done probably 20 or 25 knives with the sandblasting cabinet, so that gives you a little bit of an idea. But so far so good. Hopefully these scat gloves work out well. Colin, thank you very much. If you guys don't know about Colin, you can check out some other videos. I did something where he painted me some cozies. Not koozies, traveler mugs. I'm sorry, I misspoke. He painted up a couple of traveler mugs. He's down in Texas, does a lot of nice custom paint work and everything. You can catch him at War Paint Customs. I can leave a link down below, but you can also check my playlist in here, or the videos, it'll be that. Plus he's on Instagram and Facebook as well. So again, guys, do appreciate it. Hopefully this works out well. I'll let you know. You guys have a good one. Take care.